single human being has value that they can offer you.
People are now buying process. Yeah, they are not buying product.
Do not be afraid to go to people and say, I am here, I need help, how can you assist me? Good morning, Bila Bila, how are you? Are you well? Are you ready to monetize? Turn to your neighbor and say, I'm ready to monetize. We are making money in 2025. And we are growing our businesses. Now let me tell you something. This is a room full of entrepreneurs. You are with your people. We are woven from the same cloth. That means we can have an honest conversation with each other today. Our topic for today's masterclass is identifying opportunities. As entrepreneurs, we cannot afford to leave money on the table. Repeat after me, we are not leaving money on the table. We are not doing that anymore in 2025. The days of being shy are over. The days of underpricing are over. The days of not being confident about our business are over. It is a new chapter, and we are going to open our eyes to identify opportunity. There are so many opportunities right in front of us, but we are not leveraging them. In fact, in this masterclass, I'm going to teach you about the opportunities you have already missed this morning. As you walked and entered into this room, do you know how many opportunities you've missed? I'm going to tell them to you. Take out your pen and paper, take out your notes app. If you want to take a video, do whatever you need to do to let this information marinate within your spirit, so that when you go back home, you are going to take action. All right. This is an interactive session. It's not a monologue. It's not Hetty talking to you. It is us having a two-way conversation. If you've got a question to ask, you raise your hand. We've got a roaming mic that's going to go around. If you want to contribute and add information, remember, all of us have knowledge to share. Raise your hand and add information. If you want me to go deeper, raise your hand and say, Hetty, I didn't understand what you said. Can you please go deeper for me? And let us do that. This is our time together, all right? Do not be afraid. There's no such thing as a stupid question. In fact, what you will find is the thing you are wondering about, the person next to you is probably also wondering the same thing, but they might be afraid to ask. So make yourselves comfortable. We do ensure that you are tagging us on social media. It's at Monetize Your Business. Tag FNB at FNBSA, and let us make today the best day. Forget your problems. Forget the invoice that hasn't been paid. Forget your partner who gave you a side eye before you left the house to say, yet another business seminar, yet another business conference. Forget that person. We are here today to learn, to grow, and to empower ourselves. Are we together? Excellent. So first and foremost, I need you to know that growth is not about working harder. Growing your business is not about working harder. It is about working smarter. If every person that works hard was to be a millionaire, our grandmothers, our mothers, and our grandfathers would be multi-millionaires. They are the hardest working people that we know. So, growing your business is not about working harder, it is about working smarter. It is about thinking differently. It is about learning how you can duplicate your efforts. Are we together? So, before we focus on things like how do I make more money in my business, we first need to be able to identify the opportunities that are going to help us make more money, attract more customers, and help us to grow. So I want us to now start thinking with an opportunity-seeking mindset. Everything begins with the mind. Everything begins with the mind. I don't want to lie to you. Your problems in your business are not your customers. It's not your neighbor. It is never, ever anybody else. It is always us. That is the bad news. I'm terribly sorry to tell you. It is always us. So I want us to do a quick exercise to get our minds into the problem-solving mode, to get our minds into opportunity seeking. If I gave you 500 Rand right now, what would you do with that 500 Rand to grow your business or even to double it to 1,000 Rand? Let us take 5 minutes to think about this and discuss it with the person sitting next to you. If you had 500 Rand right now, and your sole focus for this 500 Rand is to grow your business and to scale your business, or even to double the 500 Rand to 1,000 Rand, what would you do? Discuss with your partner and let's exchange ideas. Who are the brave people that are willing to share with us? If you can raise your hand, all right? I see we've got a raised hand over here. If we can get the roaming mic. The lady in white, looking gorgeous though. Yeah. All right. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, Betty. Hi, my name is Katamba Montada. I am a multi-business owner. I have roots in the Eastern Cape. It's a long story how I ended up in Limpopo today. Maybe one that we can talk about later. But I am now a two-stop manufacturing business owner. I also do events, but my genesis was in baking. And you asked if I had 500 Rand, what would I do? 500 Rand, I'm going into Spar. I'm getting 20 kgs of flour, 2 times 4 kgs of amasi. I'm buying 60 eggs or 120 eggs, everything that will be afforded in this 500 Rand to bake, and some boxes. I'm baking, Hetty, 10 liter worth of scones times 10 with all of my stock. I'm packing them in those boxes. I'm using my WhatsApp because it's free, and I'm advertising to anyone going to a wedding, wanting to contribute, going to a funeral, wanting to contribute, going to a Mcimbi, any Makoti who's going to a Mcimbi, wanting to contribute. I have got boxes of scones selling at an amazing 350 Rand, and if I sell 10 of those, I've made 3,500 Rand.
Excellent. Very well done. Tell me something. How has doing this exercise impacted you? Has it helped you to think a little bit differently?
It really has. It sort of allows me to identify every avenue that I can use to sell my product without the capital that I had initially. Exactly. Leveraging everything that is free to me to make sure that I get money is one of the most important things we can do as business owners in an environment where funding doesn't come along very easily, and you're sort of working and doing the thing every day and you don't have funds, right? One of the biggest things we can leverage is free marketing, and if we use our Instagram pages, if we use our WhatsApps, if we use our Facebooks, because people now are online. So this exercise actually solidified that those avenues, as small business owners or business owners in general, we don't use enough of.
Absolutely. And tell me, are you on social media?
I am.
How would you leverage social media in this scenario to grow your business? Let me tell you what I'm thinking.
Sure.
Here you are going to the shops and you are buying the ingredients to make your scones. That's content.
Yes.
That's content. Guys, spend the day with me. We're going to make scones. You literally take your audience along with you on the journey so that they can see your process. Why are they seeing your process? People don't just buy scones, they buy into people. They're going to be like, oh, I like this beautiful lady and she makes scones, let me support. That is how we think as human beings. Oh, I love this design, and you know this dressmaker, I've seen, she actually adds the beads to the dresses herself. That's how we buy people's clothing. Bring your audience along on the journey with you. Please tell us your social media handles in case we want to follow you.
My social media handle is Dada, Better in Business. So you can follow me on LinkedIn, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on, did I say Instagram? Yes, Instagram, Facebook, all of them across the board. I'm incredibly passionate about small businesses. And like I said, I usually put myself in situations where I'm in rooms like these because I understand that there's so much to learn from each other. And on top of what you're saying, Hetty, the lie is that us as Black people, we don't want to support each other. And that's a lie. It's a lie. And what we put on social media is mostly curated. Yes. But when you show up authentically, that is when you allow us, you give us the permission to support you. You give us a true picture of what it is that you're doing, who you are, what is your story. Because then it says, this is the person that I've been wanting to support, I just didn't know that they were online. So if all we are posting are Gucci bags and Italy trips and what and Cape Town trips, then I don't need to support you because you're all good. Exactly, you're sorted. Right? Yeah. Yeah. People are now, it's exactly what you're saying, Hetty. Yeah. People are now buying process. Yeah. They are not buying product. Absolutely. Because process is the thing that connects me to you. Yes. So now the landscape of business has changed and we have to evolve and adapt to Absolutely. It. Well done. I really love your confidence and one last thing that I'm going to say, let me tell you the opportunity you missed today. Where's my box of scones? Where is our guest speaker's box of scones? He's got over 4 million followers across all social media platforms. Ungambona hleli lana being all humble. He could have done an unboxing for you. Imagine that. Imagine if he put on his stories, oh my goodness, I went to Billa Billa and I received these box of scones. Guys, please support this business. Take your product with you everywhere. Wear it as if you are Delulu. In fact, you must be delusional about your business. For me, everywhere I wear African print clothing, people are like, yo, does Hetty even wear anything else? Why should I? When it's my product. Why should I? How many of you have just come with a notebook and pen without any of your products? Look at the spare tables that we have over there. What if you had just placed your products on there? You know, we once did a workshop and there was a lady who said, hey, I see an exhibitor didn't come. I've brought my spices and chilies. Can I please put them up? We said, absolutely. I kid you not. I kid you not. She made the most sales that day. Take your products with you everywhere you go. See every single space that you enter into as an opportunity to make sales and to grow your business. Are we together? Excellent. There was another hand that was up. We can take the roaming mic. I think there's one over there by the exhibitions. Or did you identify someone else, Chris? Okay, go for it.
Good day, Morgan.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good, good.
All right. Wow, my voice. My name is Marcela Kala. I'm from Kala. Yeah, well, it's small, but it's big. What I do is this. I've got equipment, right? Just equipment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to print posters. I'm going to do one poster, I'll put it on Facebook, number one. Secondly, I'll go to have tournaments for kids. There will be a bag for kids. I'll be 20 kids for that tournament.
Yes.
Everybody will be something like 4,000 rand out of 100 kids. That's what I'll do. Thank you.
Fantastic, excellent. Well done, well done. You know, this exercise, the purpose of this exercise, it's not about the amount of money. It could have been 10 rand. It could have been 1,000 rand. It is about us developing the mindset to be able to see opportunities. With whatever we have right now, opportunities already exist for us to grow and scale our businesses. Unfortunately, our minds have defaulted to the point where we see what we do not have instead of what we do have and what we are able to leverage. So developing that opportunity mindset is very, very important. All right. At this particular point, I want to go through examples of ways in which you can take practical steps to identify opportunities to grow and to scale your business. All right. Identifying opportunity, and these are practical. I'm not talking theory. These are absolutely practical. Today, for example, I noticed a lot of you arrived, you sat at the table, and you just waited for the program to start. How many of you just walked around the tables and you introduced yourself to someone? I see 1 hand, 2 hands, 3 hands. How many people were sitting at their table and in Devore, this gentleman over here wearing the maroon jacket came to your table and came to introduce himself to you? Please raise your hand. Look at the number of hands that are up. He did not feel that he is too big to introduce himself to you. He did not feel that he has too many followers to learn about who you are and what you do. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know who your next customer is. You don't know who your next collaborator is. You don't know who your next investor is. May we never ever grow too big to feel as though we cannot learn and meet new people. It is not too late. Why don't you make a commitment to yourself right now? I am not going to leave this workshop today without meeting 3 new people. And in meeting those 3 new people, it is not just you introducing yourself and saying what you do, it is also you being interested in what another person does. Networking is about building relationships and it's about nurturing relationships. You may not reap the rewards today, you might not even reap it next week. But the people who've got the biggest network of people across different industries, different sectors, all across the country and beyond, are the people who are able to tap into those resources when it is needed. This is a room full of entrepreneurs. Your next collaborator could be here. Your next sale could be here. So make sure that you do not leave this event without meeting at least 3 people that you did not arrive here with, that you can connect with. Now, when I say connect, guys, I'm not talking about giving them your business card. Please help me with this one. I'm not talking about just giving them your business card. Do you know what happens to business cards? And I'm sorry to burst your bubble. We take your business card, we put it in our handbag, and we forget about you. We take your business card, we put it in our pocket, and we forget about you. If you want people to remember you after you have been here, ask them to follow you on social media, follow each other back. On WhatsApp, there's a QR code. Show them your QR code. Let them scan your number. Why are we scanning the number? So that if Qaqamba, for example, posts her scones on her stories, you will see it. If somebody posts their photography packages on their stories, you will see it. Because we watch WhatsApp stories all the time. Sometimes you go through your handbag, you see all of these business cards, you don't even remember who it is, when you met them, etc. I'm not saying don't have them, but have a strategy to allow yourself to be memorable, to allow yourself to be top of mind. If somebody is following you on social media, every single time you post about your business, they're going to remember you. Next time they're looking for someone to do their makeup, do their hair, fix their computer, they're going to think, oh, Gonja, there's this person, I follow them. here they are, let me give them a call. What is that called? It's called top of mind recall. You are top of their mind because you see them all the time, on your timeline and on stories. It is not just good enough to give somebody your business card. Make sure that they are actually seeing you. Now, once you've exchanged details with them, what is the next thing you want to do? Keep in touch. Hi, it was so lovely to meet you at the Monetize Your Business workshop. I really enjoyed chatting with you. Please, let's keep in touch with each other. After a month or so, hey, I see what you're doing at this event. Can we collaborate with each other? Hi there, I see some news about your industry. I thought I would just share it with you. All of the relationships that you have in your life are sustained because there's two-way communication. Don't be that person that only contacts people when you want something. It's not cute. Don't be that person. It's giving the lover that only contacts you at midnight. Or the friend that only calls you when they need money. It is not cute. Keep the relationships going. And when you keep relationships going, don't undermine or underestimate anybody. It doesn't matter the level that they are at. Every single human being can lead you to your next opportunity. Every single human being has value that they can offer you. So, when we come to events like this, what is your mission? What is your intention for being here? Is it to network? Is it to get knowledge? Is it to showcase your business? Is it to strike contacts? Some of you are looking for funding, but you haven't yet gone to the back at FNB to ask them, guys, how do I get that? Some of you are looking for help with your business banking. They're there at the back to help you. Do not be afraid to go to people and say, I am here, I need help, how can you assist me? Don't be afraid to do that. It doesn't make you look small. It doesn't mean that your business is not thriving and succeeding. For some of you, based on the business that you are in, events should be the model that you are using to grow your business. Through exhibitions, for example. Through leaving samples of products on the tables. We are yet to do a workshop where somebody has said, hey, listen, I've made little samples of my product. I just want people to try it out. Can I put them on the table? Why would we say no? Why would we say no? There is absolutely no reason to say no, and yet nobody is saying that. Hey, I noticed you've got goodie bags. Can I throw some items into the goodie bags? Perhaps your audience would be interested. We are not doing that. There are opportunities all the time in front of us. If you know that your business is reliant on events, you need to be sitting on event websites, CompuTicket, Web Tickets, Ticket Pro. Whenever events are loaded on there, you should be the one contacting those people and saying, hey, I would really love to partner and collaborate with you for your event. I'm not contributing financially, but this is what I can do for us to partner together. That is how you leverage events to grow from strength to strength. I hope, am I being too hard? Is it okay? It is so important for us to be proactive. Knowing exactly where you want to be in your business is going to determine the actions that you take today. Petunia sitting over there with the lime greenish jacket, she attended the Rustenburg Tlhabane workshop. Today she is here. Why? Because she has decided that I am going to be invested in my business. In fact, she's not the only person that I've met today who has been at a previous workshop. Have intention. Make a decision that you are going to take yourself as a business owner seriously. Some of you, often you will come and say, Hetty, how do I become a public speaker? How do I get onto stages where I can tell people about my business? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Sometimes, especially in the beginning, when we do not yet know that you exist, we are not just going to reach out to you and say, come and be a speaker. Raise your hand. Reach out to people that are hosting events and say, hey, this is who I am, this is what my business is, this is the value I think I can bring to your audience. I would love to come and speak. It is okay if you speak for free in the beginning. There is no shame in that. In fact, my very own mentor, Vusi Tembekwayo, that is what he taught me, and that is what I know for a fact he did in the beginning. You speak for free for 5 or 10 events until you build your own courage, until you know your own messaging, until you build your own confidence. Then you start to charge. By the time you start to charge, you've got a body of evidence. When you go to that event, you arrive as if they've paid you $1 million. You look the part. You make sure that you have planned and prepared. And you also take content. For goodness sake, take content. You act like content is the plague. How many of you are taking content today to tell your audience that, hey guys, we are growing our business. We are actually at Monetize Your Business workshop. And through the knowledge we are learning at this workshop, we are going to pump it back into our business so that you as our customers are going to benefit. How nice is that? But we are not yet doing it. So really be intentional about where you want to go. Because when you are intentional, you are able to identify opportunities. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You will be shocked at how many people are not shooting their shot. Let me give you a very simple example. As we embarked and started on this journey with Monetize Your Business, we needed to build a team to be able to sustain this engine that we've got. And we knew that even though we did have a media team, we needed to have additional support. That gentleman standing over there, Nigel, he sent us a DM on Instagram, both Papa and I. And he said, hi Hetty, you don't know who I am. My name is Nigel. I run a media company. These are the services that I can offer. I know that you do several events, etc. Please, may I come to your next upcoming event? I know that you probably already have a media team. I'm going to come for free. I'm going to come with my equipment. I'm going to do the things. I will produce content for you. And if you like what I have produced, then we can see if we can work together. Sure. What do I have to lose? Nothing. I've got absolutely nothing to lose. What does he have to gain? He's got a lot to gain. There's Nigel now. We are going on this roadshow together with Nigel and the rest of the team. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. You've got absolutely nothing to lose, and there is nothing wrong. How can you take this example and apply it to your business? Whose makeup do you want to do? Whose hair do you want to do? Who do you want to dress? Who do you want to work with? Whose event do you want to MC or moderate? Shoot your shot. Taking a video is the best thing, because you know, with written text we can misread tone, we can just dismiss it. But when someone takes a video, it actually forces you to listen. It forces you to sit there and take a look at what it is that they've sent to you. Tumela a video, DVD, guys. Come on. Sometimes we do not take our shot, and somebody else less qualified, less experienced, but who has the hunger to go out there ends up taking the opportunities that were meant for you. The opportunities that were meant for you. I'll give you another example. One of our other mentors, Ian Furr, he is the founder of the Sorbet Group. The Sorbet Group is a beauty brand, and they do nails and all of that. I'm sure you've seen them. They're all over the country. They've got over 200 retail stores. We saw that he was speaking at an event, and they said, if you buy a VIP ticket, you have the opportunity to have lunch with the speakers. We didn't even have the money. We had to borrow the money from the credit card, and we say, sizabona phambili how we pay this back. And we went to that event. And because we took that shooting of our shot in the room where we're having lunch with the speakers, we went and spoke to Ian Furr. We said, hi there, Ian, we've read your book, we've followed your story, we love Sorbet and everything. This is the business that we are in, and we just want to know if you can mentor us. He said, not only will I mentor you, because one of the founding things that makes Sorbet unique is our customer service. Anytime that we host training for customer service, bring your staff along for free and let them get the free training. Ever since then, our staff has been trained through the Sorbet Group. Absolutely free. Shoot your shot. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. And often at times, the people with whom you shoot your shot, we just appreciate the effort, man. That someone could record a video and send it to me via DM. Do you know how many DMs I get? Hello, hi, hello. Those are the types of DMs you get. Then somebody goes out of their way to send you a video. Of course you're going to sit and pay attention. What is the thing that you can do that is unique today, this week, this month, this quarter, that is going to help you stand out in the spaces that you want to enter? The other thing you want to make sure, a lot of times people say to me, Hetty, I don't have a website, I don't have certain infrastructure. Fine, you don't have a website. Leverage other people's websites. Leverage other people's websites to be found. Just because you do not have one, it doesn't mean you should not be Googleable. Guys, everybody is using Google. It is the #1 search engine in the world. And the beauty with Google is you find people at the point of searching. You don't need to convince anybody of anything. They are already searching accounting services in Bela-Bela. Where can I find a fashion designer? They are already searching for accounting services. So if you don't have a website, list your business on all of the different marketplaces, all of the different yellow pages, etc., all of those different listings, so that when people are searching for those services, your business is going to come up. If we search your industry now on Google, looking for the services that you offer in Bela-Bela, are we going to find you? Because if you are not on Google, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't even know if you're in business. I'm terribly sorry, but we said we are a room full of entrepreneurs. We're going to have an honest conversation, right? We said that in the beginning. Put yourself on there. Register on Google My Business. It's free. You can put your business name, you can put your address, you can put your business hours, you can load pictures, you can put articles on there, you can load your business on Google Maps so that people can find you. Google My Business, put yourself there. Allow us to be able to find you. It's not for some people, it's for everyone. These are the ways where we have money on the table and we are saying no thanks. We are literally leaving money on the table. One of the nice things that I also recently discovered that FNB offers, that when you go into the app and you navigate to Nav, there's a marketplace. There's an actual marketplace. You can load your products and services on there. I didn't know that. I think it's amazing. Why is it amazing? Number one, it's like an endorsement from FNB. All of their customers will go into there to look for service providers. It means you've been vetted. It means they're giving you the thumbs up. There is absolutely nothing better than being backed by a credible institution. Before the day ends, make sure you go to the back. Ask the team, guys, how can you help me identify more opportunities for my business? And let's see the solutions that they offer you. Are we together? Excellent. For the next 5 to 10 minutes, I want us, yourself, and then also turn to the group behind you and come together and let us identify opportunities that have been sitting in front of you that you have not yet leveraged. Opportunities that are sitting in front of you to grow your business that you have not yet leveraged. It can even just be with the person next to you to make things less complicated. Let's do it with the person next to you. What are the opportunities? Maybe they're there and you've been procrastinating, that you can leverage today, tomorrow, this week, next month, this quarter, to grow and scale your business. Opportunities are all over, but we are the ones that need to take advantage of it. So let's take the next 5 minutes to think of various opportunities that are within our grasp that we can leverage. All right, let's come back to our seats so that we can continue. This is an exercise you can even continue at home. The whole idea behind this is for us to develop the mindset to seek and look for various opportunities. Who is willing to share with us some of the opportunities they've identified that they're going to take advantage of? Great, we've got a hand over there. Then we'll come to you, sir. We'll come to you, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
Hi there.
My name is Winnie Nemanashe. I put a shortcut, Winnie Nesh. I'm a founder of my company, Bonesh Takeaways. I do fast food. I'm from Pretoria. I'm now residing in Villa Villa, where I started my business. But literally, I wanted to do baking. When Sis Katabo was talking about the baking, I said, she took my business. Just that because of the problem that I didn't have more cash, like capital, to start my business in baking, because it needed a lot of things, equipment and stuff like that. Then I just decided, okay, let me start with my food, fast food. Then I will see the baking business later on. Then now she's saying, please, you can even start small.
Yeah.
You can start small, you can start with your oven, little oven that we have in the house.
Yes.
Small bucket, go and sell. You will see, you will never ever go wrong. And which is true. Because I used to do baking while I was still working. And during winter time, there's these ceremonies of boys going to yes, then they used to order buckets from me. So I can see now that it's really possible.
Yeah.
It can happen. I just need to put everything on the table and go.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And don't forget to collaborate. I once had a mentee, a baker as well, interestingly enough. She received a big order and she was going to turn down the order because she did not have capacity to meet the quantities that they were ordering. And I said to her, but don't you know other bakers? She says, I do. It is, so why aren't you collaborating with them? Are you telling me that you're willing to have 100% of nothing, then a small percentage of something? It makes absolutely no sense. So please, as you move forward, make sure that your approach to competition is correct. Competition is out, collaboration is in.
Yes.
Exchange each other's details, see other bakers as your colleagues and your business partners, so that when the big orders come in, you can actually fulfill them.
Yes. And lastly, for those who doesn't know, maybe they don't know me, some of them, I sell very delicious goddess at Exodus. Exodus Club, because I'm selling by the talents.
Yes.
Mostly on Tuesday nights and over the weekend. Like today, there's event. I'll be there with my mobile trailer. I do fish and chips. I do burgers. I do a lot of things.
Great stuff.
So if you want to taste, you're welcome to come over to Exodus.
Great, excellent.
Thank you.
All right. Let's get our next two questions, or rather contributions. Let's keep it down to 2 minutes because our time has run out. It's okay. Take your time, take a deep breath.
I'm going to use my own language and also add English.
No problem.
Yeah.
Feel free.
Yeah, so I'm running a wedding business, yeah. So I just registered my business last year because I've been running it for 6 years, so somebody advised me to register it. So now as I'm sitting here, I was talking to Peter here about something that I was missing. So we brainstormed and I came with an idea that I'm from Modimolle, so in Modimolle we have where locals are catching taxis, so there is no shade there.
Yes.
So since I'm running a wedding business, I was thinking, how about I go and speak to the mayor? And Peter said, no, man, just go to the municipal manager because he's the one who has power on that one. Yes. So I was thinking of going to speak to the MM and also negotiate with them. Then I come with the skills, then they find materials for me. So I will use it as part of advertisement, even if I won't get something, but I will use it as part of advertisement. So
Excellent.
I thank you.
Well done. I'm very proud of that. And this is a good example of two heads are better than one.
Yeah.
Well done. We've got the lady over there in black and gold, and then we'll end off with you.
Dumelang. My name is Morato Malachi and I am a farmer. I farm with cattle, broiler chickens and goats, and I'm adding chili now to the mix. Okay, so two things that that have really impacted me. Two women actually. Happy Women's Day, by the way. I was speaking to Kamba earlier and I realized that one thing that I have been sleeping on was myself, She made me realize that, you know what, girl, you're actually a creator, which I am, because you have created a business from scratch and you are goldly in your own world, And I took that very seriously and I'm telling you now, I'm not gonna walk out a woman with an imposter syndrome thinking I don't belong in the spaces that I am. And another opportunity that just sprung now is I'm sitting next to a caterer over here. I am supplying livestock, and when you supply it as a live animal, it doesn't fetch as much prices as I would if I process it and I sell it to a caterer.
Yes.
So then I even took a number now. That's a whole new avenue opened for me. I mean, collaborating with caterers and giving them value-added products. So yeah, thank you.
Well done. Excellent. Can we see the opportunities that are in front of us? Can you see that there's no need for us to leave money on the table? As an exercise now that I want us to end off with, I want us to affirm ourselves. So let's all stand up. Loosen your shoulders. I want you to feel free. And I want you to repeat after me. I see opportunities. I identify opportunities. I take advantage of opportunities. My customers love me. People want to pay me. I am going to do the work. I am going to monetize.